Given the profound impact of individual beliefs on personal realities, how does this transformation extend to influence collective consciousness, and what role do individuals play in shaping and navigating broader paradigm shifts in society? Well, at the core of our very understanding of reality lies a complex framework of notions and ideas that we've come to accept as true. These are our beliefs. They aren't just random thoughts, but deeply ingrained convictions that guide our behaviors, shape our perceptions, and in many ways dictate the trajectory of our lives. So, what exactly are beliefs and how do they take root in our minds? A belief, in essence, is a perceived understanding or judgment about the world, ourselves, or others, formed through personal experiences, cultural narratives, upbringing, and a multitude of other factors. For instance, if as a child you touched fire and felt pain, you formed a belief that fire is dangerous. This is a beneficial belief as it helps ensure our safety. However, not all beliefs are as straightforward or necessarily beneficial. Our families, being our primary social units during our formative years, play a pivotal role in molding our belief system. A child brought up in a family that values education will inherently believe in the importance of learning. Cultural narratives and societal norms further reinforce or sometimes challenge these familial teachings. If you grew up in a community where a certain profession was highly regarded, you might unconsciously adopt the belief that pursuing that profession equates to success. But it's not just our external environment that shapes our beliefs. Our personal experiences, the triumphs and traumas, joys and sorrows, play a significant role. Imagine someone who has faced betrayal multiple times in their life. It wouldn't be surprising if they held a belief that people can't be trusted easily. One crucial distinction we must make, however, is between belief and truth. Just because we believe something does not make it an absolute truth. Beliefs are subjective, malleable constructs, while truths, especially empirical truths, remain consistent regardless of individual perception. The earth revolves around the sun. This is a truth. But for centuries, humanity believed the opposite, showcasing how beliefs, no matter how widely accepted, can be flawed. It's also worth noting that our beliefs aren't always formed from direct experiences or teachings. Many beliefs stem from subconscious conclusions we draw, sometimes based on a single event or even hearsay. A person might have a fear of dogs because of one negative encounter in their childhood, generalizing that single event to all dogs. Emotions and beliefs are intricately woven together in the tapestry of our consciousness, often so tightly that it's challenging to discern where one begins and the other ends. This deep rooted connection is forged through a dance of experiences and interpretations, shaping our perception of reality. Consider for a moment a simple memory from your past. Perhaps it's the recollection of a cherished childhood moment, or maybe it's a more painful memory of loss or betrayal. As you delve into this memory, it's not just the events that come to the forefront, but also the emotions associated with them. The laughter from a joyful moment, the sting of a harsh word, the warmth of a loving embrace. All these experiences are accompanied by emotions, and it's these emotions, more than the events themselves, that solidify certain beliefs in our psyche. For instance, if someone has experienced multiple rejections in their romantic life, they might not only feel pain and sadness, but might also form a belief that they are unworthy of love. The emotions of the past become a reinforcing cycle, convincing them of the validity of this belief, even in the absence of concrete evidence. But there's another facet to this relationship between emotions and beliefs: the concept of emotional addiction. Our brains, with their intricate networks of neurons and synapses, get accustomed to familiar patterns, even if these patterns are detrimental. Over time, if we repeatedly experience specific emotions, our brain starts craving those emotions because they've become the norm. It's a biochemical habit. For instance, someone who's consistently been in high stress situations might find calmness unsettling because their brain has become addicted to the chemicals produced during stress. This cycle can lead to the perpetuation of beliefs that keep generating the familiar emotional states, trapping us in a feedback loop. However, it's not all deterministic. While our past plays a significant role in the formation of our beliefs and emotional patterns, our interpretation of these past events is equally crucial. Two individuals might go through identical experiences, but might form entirely different beliefs based on their interpretations. One might see a challenge as evidence of their inability, while another might view it as an opportunity for growth. The emotions they associate with the event, whether defeat or determination, will shape their future actions and beliefs. The challenge for many of us is that these interpretations often happen subconsciously. Without active introspection, we might not even be aware of the beliefs we hold or the reasons behind them. We might react defensively to feedback without understanding that it's triggering a deep-seated belief of inadequacy formed from a childhood experience. By recognizing this dynamic interplay between our emotions and beliefs, we can start to unravel the patterns that no longer serve us. Our beliefs act as lenses through which we view the world. When these lenses are clear, they offer a genuine representation of reality. However, often our lenses, tainted by strong beliefs, distort the true nature of things, leading us to perceive only what aligns with our pre-existing convictions. This phenomenon, known as selective perception, governs much of our interaction with the world around us, filtering information and experiences based on our innermost beliefs. Imagine walking into a room full of people. Your mind, almost instantly, will start categorizing and judging based on your personal experiences, biases, and beliefs. If you've always believed that you don't fit in socially, you might immediately notice groups of people laughing and assume they're excluding you, even if they're merely sharing a lighthearted moment. Conversely, if you hold a belief in your sociability and charm, you might see the same scene as multiple opportunities to engage and connect. It's not just in social scenarios that selective perception plays out. In our professional lives, relationships, and even our health, these filters can significantly impact how we interpret events. An employee who believes they're constantly overlooked might perceive constructive feedback as criticism, while another who believes they're valued might see the same feedback as an opportunity for growth. Our beliefs can blind us to opportunities, skew our interpretations, and even make us completely oblivious to evidence that contradicts what we hold true. Another profound aspect of this perceptual bias is the psychological discomfort known as cognitive dissonance. This discomfort arises when we're confronted with information or experiences that challenge our deeply held beliefs. The human mind, always seeking consistency, will go to great lengths to resolve this dissonance. Often, this means outright rejecting the new information, ridiculing it, or finding ways to discredit it, all to maintain the sanctity of our beliefs. Let's delve into a real-world example: climate change. For many, accepting the overwhelming evidence of human-induced climate change would necessitate significant changes in lifestyle behavior and even economic interests. Cognitive dissonance might manifest in these individuals as a rejection of the evidence, not necessarily because they've analyzed the data and found it wanting, but because accepting it would challenge their current beliefs and ways of life. But while these perceptual biases and the efforts to resolve cognitive dissonance might seem limiting, they also offer a silver lining. Recognizing that our perception is filtered and understanding the mechanisms behind these filters can be the first step in broadening our horizons. Awareness allows us to actively challenge our beliefs, to seek out diverse perspectives, and to approach conflicting information with curiosity rather than defensiveness. It's a transformative process. By questioning our beliefs and the perceptions they birth, we initiate a journey from a limited subjective reality to a more inclusive, objective one. It's not about rejecting all our beliefs, but discerning which ones truly resonate with our authentic selves and which ones are mere artifacts of past experiences and societal conditioning. In this pursuit of clarity, it's essential to cultivate humility, the understanding that our grasp of reality, no matter how broad, is still limited. With humility, we open ourselves to continuous learning, growth, and evolution. And in doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but contribute to a collective consciousness that values understanding, empathy, and unity over division and prejudice. Our journey into understanding the profound impact of beliefs and their hold over our perceptions and behaviors naturally leads us to a pivotal realization. If our current beliefs can shape our reality to such an extent, imagine the transformational power that could be harnessed by consciously choosing and cultivating beliefs that align with our highest aspirations and truths. At the cellular level, our bodies are continually evolving, with old cells dying and new ones taking their place. This continuous process of regeneration is a testament to the body's innate ability to change and adapt. Similarly, our neural pathways, which are the bedrock of our beliefs and behaviors, are not fixed. Through a phenomenon called neuroplasticity, our brain can rewire and reshape itself based on our experiences and conscious efforts. Historically, it was believed that post a certain age, the brain became static and unchangeable. However, modern science has debunked this notion, revealing that our brain retains its ability to adapt and evolve throughout our life. Every time we learn something new, challenge ourselves, or even merely ponder possibilities, we stimulate our brain to form new connections, paving the way for change and growth. Harnessing this innate neuroplasticity allows us to transition from being passive recipients of our beliefs to active sculptors of our mind. But how can one achieve this? The key lies in the synergy of thought, action, and emotion. When these three align in harmony towards a desired belief or outcome, a potent force is unleashed that accelerates the process of transformation. Thought is the starting point. It's where the seed of a new belief or desire germinates. Contemplating change, visualizing a different reality, or immersing oneself in learning all contribute to the formation of new neural pathways. However, thought alone without subsequent action can often remain just a wishful idea. Action is where the rubber meets the road. It's the external manifestation of our internal thoughts. Every time we act in alignment with our new belief or desire, we reinforce the associated neural pathways. It's like walking on a path in a meadow. The more frequently the path is treaded upon, the clearer and more established it becomes. But while thought and action are vital components, it's emotion that infuses the process with life. Emotions are the energy behind our beliefs. They provide the intensity, the drive, and the commitment. When we emotionally invest in a belief or a desire, we're essentially amplifying the signal, making it more potent and impactful. This is why emotional experiences, whether positive or negative, leave such a lasting imprint on us. The transformative journey, then, is not just about adopting new beliefs, but immersing oneself in them, thinking, acting, and feeling in alignment. It's a holistic approach that ensures the new beliefs are not just superficial additions, but deeply ingrained facets of our being. However, it's crucial to remember that transformation is seldom a linear process. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and challenges. But these are not indications of failure. They are part and parcel of growth. By maintaining commitment, being patient, and showing compassion to oneself, the journey, no matter how arduous, can lead to profound shifts in consciousness and reality. In essence, the power to transform lies within each of us. By understanding the mechanics of beliefs and leveraging our brain's innate adaptability, we can transcend limiting convictions and step into a reality brimming with possibilities, growth, and fulfillment. It's a journey worth undertaking, for it leads us not just to a better external world, but to a richer inner universe.